What's up, y'all? What's happening? It's your man Flex back at it again with another episode of the Flex Files, man. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody is gearing up to have a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? Make good decisions this weekend. But anyways, listen, fine, beautiful women, man. Fine, beautiful women are oftentimes the coolest women to be around. These are the women that are real down to earth and cool, man. I know a lot of dudes think that fine, beautiful women are stuck up, they rude. And look, some of them are, man. Some of them are, but a lot of them, man, they are very different than what a lot of men think. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into it, make sure to click that subscribe button below. You know how we get down, you know how we do, so that way you know when I post new daily content for y'all. That's right, not weekly, but daily. All right, that way y'all know, man. Y'all always keep up with the boy. All right, well, I ain't no boy no more, I'm a man. But listen, like I said, a lot of pretty women, a lot of real attractive, fine, beautiful women, the finest women, man. They cool for real, y'all. That's why a lot of times, man, they really be the coolest. They really be the ones you want to make friends with, man. They be the ones that you really want to make friends with. I know you want to get with them and stuff, but kind of going back to a previous video that I made a while back, you know what I'm saying? When I was talking about, you know, having women as friends can be a flex, man. It can be a great thing because, you know, you learn more about women. You know, you have a woman's perspective on a lot of things. A lot of time, man, they're always gonna have, you know, beautiful women. A lot of times gonna have fine women friends. They're gonna have other friends they're gonna have friends that are also beautiful, also pretty. So, you know, I mean, chances are they're gonna hook you up with one of them, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they don't be doing that because sometimes women do this thing where they don't want to hook you up with a friend, which is kind of weird. Cause they want to kind of keep you to themselves in a sense. And it's kind of weird, you know, like especially if they might kind of take a liking to you. But the main point being that a lot of pretty women, man, they really are cool. They down to earth to get to know. They really actually a lot of times they kind of dorky a little bit, kind of goofy a little bit, kind of clumsy, klutzy. Like they real like authentic. You know, yes, there are times, like I've said before, where pretty women are very stuck up. You know, I'm not going to say that that's not the case. But really, man, you know, beautiful women, they don't get approached a lot. So they don't get approached because men think that they are stuck up and think that they got a boyfriend, or think that, you know, they, because they fine and they know they fine, and they get told that they fine all the time, that it ain't no point of approaching them. You know, so it's kind of like that dichotomy a little bit with pretty women and the things that they deal with in that way. That's why a lot of times you'll see pretty women, you'll see them by themselves at a bar or something, or like at a restaurant, man. Look, you'll see pretty women at a restaurant by themselves, eating by themselves. You know, a lot of them was done wrong. You know, got cheated on. A lot of pretty women, man, they get cheated. They get done the worst, man. You know, a lot of pretty women definitely get done the worst. That's not a doubt. And because a lot of time, you know, they get done the worst by a lot of dudes that, some men that date pretty women, especially if the dude is not, he's not that attractive. He may have a lot of money, or maybe he got a sense of style or charisma to him, but he not the best looking dude. And a lot of people be like, damn, how did you get her? Or he hears that all the time. So he automatically forms a bit of resentment for that woman that he's with, you know, and he kind of takes it out on her. It's a weird little thing that, you know, with that type of dynamic of a relationship. But he does her dirty because of that. Because she's fine and she's pretty, so he cheats on her, whatever. This thing happen all the time. But they honestly, that's why I was saying a lot of time pretty women, they get done the worst. You know, it's just that kind of is the nature of the beast sometime, or the nature of the game, rather, I should say. But they really do be cool and down to earth type of people. Like women, pretty fine women really do be like cool to talk to. You just gotta work up the nerve to approach them. See, that's the thing. A lot of men don't want to really approach a beautiful woman because it's like, you know, it's like she probably a headache, she probably toxic, she probably, you know, a hoe. She probably sleep around. She probably sleep around. The list goes on and on. A lot of times when you're scared to approach a fine woman, or you're scared to do something, you're going to come up with a million different reasons not to do it, of why not to do it, right? And a lot of men psych themselves out instead of just going and approaching and going and talking to her, right? Just approach. Make the approach. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work up the nerve to do it. Because I'm telling you right now, and again, you know, look, man, go up to her, be like, you know, hey, pretty lady, how are you tonight? I just thought I would approach you, you know what I'm saying? I seen you earlier. Just thought I would maybe talk to you, whatever like that. See how you've been doing, you know, whatever. I mean, are you enjoying your night? My name is such and such, what's yours? You know, simple shit like that, man. Like, you know, simple is key. Less is more. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? Less is always going to be more. It's not about trying to come up with a crazy pickup line. And, like, it ain't about that. And I'm going to tell you, when you do that shit, you know, first of all, pretty women always want to be complimented. You know, women in general want to be complimented, right? But when you do that, you stand out amongst the rest. I've said this many times. You stand out amongst the rest because most dudes aren't approaching women anymore. You know, they're not. You know, they don't see a point in approaching women anymore. They, you know, and I kind of understand that. But at the same time, if you somebody that wants to date and you know, you like women and you find women attractive, then you should approach women. You know, and if you're not used to it, you got to work it like a muscle. You know, I talk about body game all the time, but look, let's talk about talk game. You know, body game is about working your body out like a muscle, and working that muscle out, it gets stronger, right? But, you know, the truth is that the same applies to building your confidence, to talking to women. Building your confidence up, talking to women, you know what I'm saying? Hitting them with the same line every time. It's simple. Hey, pretty lady, how are you? Or, hey, I think you're very attractive. I hope that I'm not bothering you, whatever like that. But I just had to come over and say that to you. You know what I'm saying? My name is such and such. What's yours? Like, simple shit. Simple shit. Right? I'm not, and look, man, I know, listen, some of y'all may be like, well, that's easy for you to say. You got a deep voice. But look, you know, sometimes, man, listen, you know, I be out in public, and so it's louder. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes other people's, you know, conversations drown out my voice. So they may not really hear the extent of my voice like that. You know what I'm saying? Until like we really like with each other, like, you know, one-on-one, just us. But I still gotta hit them with something, you know. And you hit them with something, and you make it simple, man. You make it simple. You make it clean. You make it clear, crisp. Because I'm telling you, they not getting approached like that. Women ain't getting approached like that because, like I said, men, a lot of time, man, y'all are scared. We scared. A lot of y'all scared. But you got to get over that fear, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, like, because the truth is that, you know, look, you missing out. You know, you miss I mean, what is it? What do they say? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take or something like that. I can't think of the damn. I'm tripping. I can't even think of the phrase. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. But the moral of the story, the point I'm making is that you got to shoot the shot. Right? You will stand out amongst the rest. Because I'm telling you right now, pretty women that are really secure with themselves, they are some of the most kind, sweet, down to earth, gentle women you'll ever meet in your life. And then you start talking to them, and they're a normal human being, and they want to be treated as such, you know. And then you look at them, you be like, damn, I should have been said something to you. That's how it be sometimes though. Damn, I thought you was like stuck up or something. You cool, you mad cool, you mad funny for real. You mad, you like, and they look, and then they become even more attractive, right? So, you know, hey, I hope this video helps somebody. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. All right, look, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Make good decisions out here. It's your man Flex. And with another episode of Flex Files, don't forget to click that subscribe button below. Shout out to all the new subscribers, new and old. Thank y'all so much. All right, it's your man Flex with another episode of Flex Files. I'm out. Till next time.